Hey there, Mission Control. This is my third load of cardboard boxes. We're gonna see if we can't get this thing all done today. I hope this is it. We're pulling cardboard from our house now, trying to get this thing all taken care of. Beautiful day here, about 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Slight breeze out of the south. Gorgeous day. God has really blessed us with another beautiful day to be able to come up here and work. Greenhouse is really warm. It's gonna be good. I think we're gonna get all the chips on the cardboard today and actually get some plants in the ground. And I gotta worry about irrigation and all that. I think I might have to, just like the vineyard, I'm gonna have to get this done so we get plants in the ground. We'll water them by hand. I'll have to come back and do irrigation after the fact. But I'm gonna consider that as we go. So we might be dynamic in our plans today. Just gotta see how fast I can get all these chips and everything in. So plan today, get the greenhouse done. That is the plan. Anything beyond that is just me having wishful thinking. All right, so you can see we got a lot of cardboard to still put in here. One hour and a half technically, about a third done. Midway point is right here. Probably another hour, I'll make it midway or so. Whew, it is warm in here. We're about 10 minutes shy of the second hour, which would make it 2.5 hours of going strong here. I'm at the halfway point and it's looking really good. Really happy with how it's turning out. Putting a good layer on. Behind me, well, in front of me now, I have the hose going to kind of replicate, this whole thing is about replicating nature, what God has created. And this is like a forest floor. This is super concentrated and there's things, again, we're doing a little shortcuttings here and there. It'll take us years to get this where we want it. But we're basically replicating the forest floor here. Rain is the natural part of that process that helps lead to decomposition of the materials that come off the trees. And because that ground here was so dry, I am artificially raining in here. And we'll have to do that for quite a few years probably until we get the ground saturated to where this process starts kicking in and we can maintain the soil moisture content on its own, which maybe it won't take too long, but I think really it's probably 2 years. Anyway, I got the hose going. That's gonna get the chips wet, and then it'll go down to the cardboard, spread on the cardboard, make the cardboard all soggy, start getting in the ground. And then the chips, they act like a blanket that'll insulate all this and help retain humidity in the soil. So hopefully it doesn't get too crazy in here with humidity. And that'll keep our pest and fungus issues, all those things we had a problem with in Hab 1, it'll keep all that at bay if we maintain that humidity. See how it all goes, but I'm excited to get these all watered up. And remember that scene in The Martian where he's moving all the dirt into his Hab so he can grow potatoes? I'm recreating that scene. It actually feels like that. That's a lot of chips, guys. Oh, but from day 1 to day 2, we made a lot of change. Hey, honey.
Yeah, babe?
I just put the last load of chips in.
Good job, babe.
Thank you. I'm gonna lay here for a little bit.
Sounds good.
We're gonna do a little dig here tonight. It's not gonna be perfect, but just to illustrate what we got going on here. So there's that's what we wanted to see. See how that cardboard just did that? Guess what's underneath of that? Back here, look. There, so, see the cardboard's, I had that water running on it for quite some time, but underneath of it, that soil is still pretty dry. You can see the water coming off here, running in. That cardboard's gonna soak up that water and it's gonna hold it. It's gonna retain that water. And that's what we want for the first year, of course. And then what happens is we just start creating this moisture trap, essentially. All the chips, as they start to decompose, will help keep that moisture down there. And since we're dry land here, dry farming, this is a really big deal. So I'm excited to see this working like it's supposed to. And I think the introduction of some red wigglers in here will really make a big difference. Really make a big difference. It'll help speed up the decomposition process, which is what making soil is all about, right? Just decomposing stuff, decomposing organic material. Name of the game. Okay, so great day's worth of work. You guys are gonna get the editing treatment here, and we're gonna fast forward to tomorrow. Well, it's the next day, and before I head over and start working on the greenhouse some more, I think it's time we let the chicks out. Who let the chicks out? Here we go. They're looking pretty big. Rooster's got his feathers on. Everyone's got their feathers on. They're all hungry. Let's see what happens. Freedom. There we go. Oh yeah. And we'll get Big Mama in here. Where's Betsy? Come on, Betsy.
The door stays open because I don't put their water out so I can get it.
Oh yeah, no, they're super happy right now. They're pecking at everything.
Awesome.
We're gonna have to clean out the pen though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do next week.
I'll let you do that next week. Just too cute. Look at him go. It just feels good to raise life. I mean, it's hard work, don't get me wrong, and it's kind of stinky and all that, but it's all good. Every sign here is good. When it's stinky, it means they're healthy. They're pooping, they're doing their stuff. They're eating, they're getting bigger. They poop on too much stuff. She has arrived. Huh? What do you think? Ooh, this should be interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Boss Betsy. She's in. I don't know what this might be a bad idea. Somebody's laughing out there right now at me. This is gonna be fun. What's gonna happen? We're figuring it out. There we go. There we go. Betsy's like, there's so many of them. Betsy, you have buddies. Betsy's buddies. Our goals today are simple. I'm gonna try to get the greenhouse planted. Got some help. My job in all of it is the build, of course. I'm the physical labor. So what I've got to do is dig the trenches for all the plants and get that cardboard out of the way so that ladies can come in and plant the plans. Plant the plants that are part of the plans. Say that 3 times fast. Plant the plants that are part of the plans. Plants the plants that are part of the plans. Plants the plant. Plants the plants that are part of the plans. I just arrived at the greenhouse and I'm kind of half expecting there might be some humidity in there, which would be great. So I wanted to share that moment with you guys live. So here we go. All right, we're here. I think. Ooh, what is that? What is that? Is it on the outside or inside? That's on the outside. But look what's on the inside. Look what's on the inside. Moisture. Moisture. We got moisture. We did it. We did it. We brought the greenhouse back to life. Oh, look at that fantastic moisture. Condensation. There's a lot in here right now, but that's okay. That's okay because we just sprayed all, we put that water in yesterday, and we want to retain that in here, obviously. Oh, that's great. So here's what I got to do today. I already got 2 of them started. I got to cut all the rows in. It's gonna be 6 rows total. Ooh, and I'm taking my hoodie off because it's hot. Just such an exciting day. Starting off with the chickens and then the greenhouse now having the moisture in it. We're bringing things back to life. Life is just so amazing. It's amazing, and it's so hopeful seeing God's creation just all around. It's energizing. It's energizing. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. My back hurts. Everything hurts today, but I'm just jazzed, man. I'm jazzed. Feeling the jazz today. Found a new pocket on my overalls there. That was pretty neat. The future is built by faith. That's this year's slogan. Well, sorry. Obviously, it's too humid in here for the camera right now, so let's open this up a little bit. We'll drive some of that humidity out. We'll get a little cross flow in here today. So this is Wrangler Star's favorite type of hoe, like a Rogue hoe, I guess is what it is. Yeah, Rogue. Let me tell you, I never thought this would be a tool I really had an opinion about. But after having to use hoes a lot in my life for our homestead, and just when I was in the fire department, and now this, I can honestly say this is the best hoe I've ever used. Let's see what this is all about here. How bad this is gonna be. It's all about finding, just gotta find the process. What we want to avoid is getting chips mixed in with the soil, but chips on top of the soil is fine. I made a huge mistake. I brought a shovel full of compost mixture in 50-50 and I put it in there. I'm like, oh man, that's gonna be so much better. So I just made a whole bunch more work for myself. I'll do that. Make it a lot easier on the girls when they come in and are planting. Just put this down. There's access to the natural soil that we tilled and did all that stuff. Put a little bit of this on top. It's gonna storm. Wow, look at those right above us. Look at that. Well, here we are. I'm standing at the midpoint of the greenhouse, and we have 2 zones of irrigation. I still have to come in and cut in here and actually splice in the irrigation tubing. But we've got 6 rows. Each row is what, about 20 feet, 30 feet long? Yeah, about 20 feet long, I'd say. And boy, we got everything planted in here. I'll have to do another video. But the girls came in and they got it all figured out. And we got food in the ground and it's watered. Temporarily, we've got the hose running here so we can just manually water it. But boy, I think we're totally set. I think this is going to be great. I think it's going to work out really, really great. I'm excited for it. Just really spectacular, and it turned out fantastic. I think it looks great. So what you do, we planted everything. I brought in a little extra dirt, like I said, and we got it all planted. And then once they all sprout, we'll actually come in and we'll move the chips back in as they get larger, and that will help retain that water. So very exciting, lots of hard work, but it's going to pay off. I think we were joking like we're going to be able to eat Thanksgiving out of here this year, and that's of course the plan. So thanks for following along. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Patreon. And if you really like what we're doing, you can support us on Patreon. I meant Instagram. I was distracted. Someone is distracting me. So in the meantime, this is The Real Martian, out.